How are you? Guess what? I'm waiting the street because everything is frozen for you. I don't know, it's still 3 or 4 in the afternoon. But I would love if we can. Yeah, I know, I will follow. But you know, after I would love if we can have a short discussion with Qatar and you.
Mr. President, any views with Zelensky and Putin? Mr. President, any views with Zelensky and Putin?
Can you make a Russian NATO airspace?
Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter, because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble. Reversing the economic calamity we inherited from the previous administration, including ruination, has been defeated. The only thing that's up is the stock market, which just hit. It's not winning prizes, it's saving lives. We saved millions and millions of lives with the 7 wars. And we have others that we're working on, and you know that. From here on out, this was something that should have taken a matter of days, certainly less than a week. Rockets are shot, where drones are dropped. This war would never have started if I were president. This was a war that should have never happened. It shows you what leadership is, what bad leadership can do to a country. Look what happened to the United States. And look where we are right now.
You don't mind signing our book?
No, I'd love to. I'd love to. Very nice. Yeah, we had a little problem. The escalator stopped. And we
No, I was explaining that someone has triggered the security mechanism.
Do you think that was done on purpose? Do you think that was done? They were writing up.
No, but someone triggered the security
I wonder who
mechanism.
did that.
And we are trying to discover who did it.
Somebody had to.
Because they have a security mechanism to stop it. And
I'm
someone
used to it.
triggered
I'm used to it. If we didn't go down, we got lucky.
I'm
Hello,
terribly sorry
everybody.
for the inconvenience.
Okay.
Perfect. I will repeat what I said.
You go ahead. That would be very nice. I'd love that, actually.
Now I want to say that you are very much welcome, Mr. President.
Thank you.
The United States was absolutely central in the founding of the UN, and for decades we have relied on the United States as our major political and financial supporter, thanks to the generosity of the American people, which we are very grateful about. On the other hand, I believe there are many areas where we can cooperate in a positive way, and I would think that the most important is peace. you have selected peace as a central objective of your mandate.
It's true.
And you have been going north and south, east and west, in all possible situations, getting or trying to get ceasefires, alleviating tensions, making peace agreements, or the building blocks of peace agreements. And I want to reassure you that the United Nations, from me to our teams on the ground, to our missions, we are entirely at your disposal to be able to work together for a just peace in the world, based on our common values.
Thank you very much.
The Constitution of the United States.
Right.
And one thing is, for me, extremely important, is that the suffering, the horrible suffering of millions of people in the world can be stopped.
Right.
And we fully appreciate your engagement in that regard.
Well, thank you very much. It's always an honor to be here. We've done this before, and this was a little more exciting because of the escalator and the teleprompter, but these things happen. But I will tell you that your people have treated us with great respect. Our country is behind the United Nations 100%. I think the potential of the United Nations is incredible, really incredible. It can do so much. So I'm behind it. I may disagree with it sometimes, but I am so behind it because I think the potential for peace with this institution is so great. So I just want to thank you for treating us so warmly. We very much appreciate being with you. Thank
Great
you.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. We have a lot of meetings scheduled, but I wanted to meet with the president of Argentina, and we both wanted to meet with friends. He's done a fantastic job, and I'm doing something that I don't often do. I'm giving a full endorsement to him. We just endorsed him for president. As you know, he has a race coming up, and I'm sure he's going to do well, but now I think this hopefully assures it. And to the people of Argentina, we're backing him 100%. We think he's done a fantastic job. He, like us, inherited a mess, and what he's done to fix it is good, and Scott is working with their country so that they can get good debt and all of the things that you need to make Argentina great again. So it's an honor for me to endorse the president and the future president of Argentina. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's you. That wasn't bad. Now we can get out of here.
Are you going to help bail out Argentina, Mr. President?
Well, we're going to help them. I don't think they need a bailout. He's done a fantastic job. If you look at where they were when he first ran for office and where they are now, Scott, I would say that it's pretty amazing the job he's done.
So the transformation's unbelievable. He inherited the same kind of mess you did, and he's doing the same kind of job.
He's doing a really good job, and we've watched it very closely. We've worked with him and the people of Argentina. It's a great place. It's a truly, it's a really, as you know, I've been there. It's a truly beautiful country, and he's going to be very successful, and he's going to be very successful in the election. I think to complete the job, the great job that he's doing, he needs the next term. And he's going to get it based on everything I can say.
Secretary Bessent, you said it would be a large and forceful response from the United States. Could you provide any more details on what that intervention would
Well,
look
you
like?
know what it is. He has our backing. And having our backing, we're doing incredibly well as a country. We've never done this well, actually, as a country, including the stock market, which is setting new records virtually every day. And we are very much a fan of the job that he's done. So we are giving the president of Argentina our full backing and endorsement, and we think he's going to continue to do if he can continue to do the job that he's doing, it's going to be really something very special. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate it, and we've had an interesting day. I think a very productive day, and we're now we're going to start a meeting with the president, who we all know very well. He's a brave man, and he's putting up one hell of a fight, and we'll see how that all turns out. But we're going to have a meeting, and we have about 30 meetings scheduled today. We have a lot of meetings scheduled today, going pretty late into the night. But this is an important one, and we have great respect for the fight that Ukraine is putting up. It's pretty amazing, actually. So, Mr. President, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. First of all, thank you for this meeting. thank you for your personal efforts to stop this war just now, Mr. President. And I have to say that just now our first ladies of Ukraine, first ladies of the United States,
Yes.
just now we'll have a meeting about Ukrainian children. Thank you for Melania's personal involvement to this topic. And this is very important. I will brief Mr. President and his team what's going on the battlefield. We have good news. Of course, we want to stop the war with your help, first of all. And it's good that our soldiers occupied 360 kilometers this month. And of course, we will speak about how to finish the war and about security guarantees. A lot of what to discuss. Thank you.
Would you like to say how you're doing on the battlefield?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So thanks to our soldiers and to possibility to further the program when NATO countries, by the way, thanks to your support, they can buy weapons from the United States. So our soldiers this month they occupied 360 kilometers and they encircled 1,000 soldiers. And of course we want to exchange because we need our soldiers in any case. But thanks to our soldiers, we have this possibility, this opportunity, and we will continue until Russia will stop this war. And I hope that they will stop. In any case, we know that the economy of Russia is not doing well. With this, during this war, we need more pressure, more sanctions. And I hope with United States, first of all, and Europe, but we support, Mr. President, your idea, and I want to discuss it, how to stop some countries from Europe, how to stop the possibility to buy Russian oil and gas.
Right.
Yes. I had conversation, by the way, with President of Slovakia, Prime Minister. We had good conversation. I think that they need some alternative ways that they will support this idea. I'm not sure that Hungarians are ready, but everything is in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Mr. President, do you think that NATO countries should shoot down Russian aircraft if they enter their airspace?
Yes, I do.
Mr. President, any update on your talks with President Putin, and do you still trust him?
I'll let you know in about a month from now. Okay?
President Trump, your message
are you
to the...
to provide Ukraine with the security guarantees the same way as European allies
Well,
do?
that's later down the road. We'll be talking about that. Hopefully, we'll be in a position to talk about that a little bit later on. It's a little bit too early to answer.
Why
that
do you
question.
think Mr. Putin is not
Yeah, go
willing
ahead,
to meet
please.
with both of you?
President
at the same
Trump, your
time?
message to President Orban, who is refusing to stop buying Russian oil.
Well, he's a friend of mine. I have not spoken to him, but I have a feeling if I did, he might stop, and I think I'll be doing that.
Thank you.
What progress do you think has been made on ending Russia's war against Ukraine since the last time you saw President Zelensky?
Well, the biggest progress is that the Russian economy is terrible right now. It's, as you know, it's crashing. And that, frankly, Ukraine is doing a very good job of stopping this very large army. It's pretty amazing. You know, this is a war that should have ended in 3 days, 4 days. People said it was going to be very quick, and you got to hand it to the Ukrainian soldiers and everybody involved. It's still going on, and that's not a good thing for Russia. This was supposed to be quick, and so, you know, Russia doesn't look very distinguished, having taken 3.5 years now, right? It's about 3.5 years of very hard fighting, and it looks like it's not going to end for a long time.
Mr. President, have you been briefed on the latest alleged drone incursion into Denmark? What do you think of that? And
Where are they?
Into Denmark, Copenhagen. Denmark is saying that there were some drones that shut down an airport, possibly Russian sabotage. What's your response to that? Will the U.S. have a material
Well, I
response
have
to that?
no response until I find out exactly what happened. I know about it, but they don't know what happened. But we're going to find out very soon.
Sir.
Would you back up NATO allies? You said that you thought that they should shoot down the Russian aircraft. Would you back them up? Would the United States help them out in some way?
Depends on the circumstance, but you know, we're very strong toward NATO. NATO has stepped up. You know, when they went from 2% to 5%, that was great unity. Trillions of dollars is being pumped in, and they're paying us for the weapons that we send. But that was a big day. That nobody thought a thing like that could happen. You had countries that weren't paying 2%, and now they're all paying 5%. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of weapons they're buying, and they're buying them from us. They're buying them from the U.S. You know, in the old days, Biden gave them everything, gave them $350 billion worth of money and weapons. That's a lot of money and a lot of weapons, and we got really not much for it. We gave the money to Ukraine to fight, and they've proven they're very brave. I mean, look, they're fighting, and this is a war going on 3.5 years, and people thought it would be over quickly because Russia's a big military power, and Ukraine, I tell you, they are good fighters. Got to hand it to them. They have a lot of courage, a lot of guts. Thank you very much, everybody.
Unimportant. But I wonder, are these early childhood activities rehearsals for the future perfection of society, the blueprint for our progress? As children, we all played marbles, flew paper airplanes, and ran with a thin string in our hand watching our kites lift off. Great minds have turned marbles into microchips, paper airplanes into drones, and kites into satellites. Innovation is wonderful. Our nations benefit from advancements in technology, saving lives, expanding access to knowledge, connecting people, and of course, safety. Nothing comes before safety. We must safeguard healthy environments for our children, protect their personal freedom, their confidence, and motivation. Safety multiplies innovation. Since technology is evolving at a pace that exceeds lawmaking, we must identify simple solutions to protect our children's ingenuity. Remember, our next generation will also teach to revolutionize how we live, travel, design, and connect. The moment is now. I'm establishing Fostering the Future Together, a global coalition of nations committed to well-being of children through the promotion of education, innovation, and technology. Fostering the Future Together's mission is to ensure that every child can flourish in the digital era. I will be hosting Fostering the Future Together's inaugural meeting at the White House during the first quarter of 2026. Please join me to foster the future together. Lead this movement in your region of the world. Work with me to empower children to achieve new heights across our planet. Thank you.